Hello everyone, my name is Rickard Edgren and I'm gonna show you an example of an exploratory testing session. So the charter I have for my session is it's made up by me, but I'm thinking that Spotify have contacted me and said that we want some fresh eyes to look at our software. So what about if you have a look at the offline handling in Spotify when you don't have a connection? How does our music player work? So that will be my session I will do today, and I will try to explain my thinking. And in normal cases, I would have written down some notes at the same time, but I won't do that now. I'll write that down afterwards, so it's more smooth experience for you looking at this. So when I start to test something, I start by thinking about my environment. So I'm running on a PC. It's Windows 8. It's a Samsung Ultrabook Series 9. Pretty good processor and memory and stuff. I'm using Spotify version 09716 G4B197456. So I note this down that this is what I'm running right now. And I also want to think about my strategy for my session, just for a minute or two. So I have some guidance of how to do things. And my objective is to investigate offline behavior in Spotify. And in general, I will look for things that are not working properly. And I will have a special eye for usability aspect, because I know that Spotify has 1,000, if million users, and some of them are very technical and will understand what offline is right away, and some are more non-technical and might think that Spotify isn't working. So I will look at the error and warnings you get, and think about many types of users. And how to do this, I will start probably, I think, with getting a broad coverage of the functionality in offline mode. So I'll try to do different things when offline. I will also have a look at the behavior when you switch online and offline. So you switch back and forth, sort of simulating a weak network. And of course, I will also look for unexpected stuff that might turn up. So to do this, I have to go offline, of course. So right now I have a wireless network, and the offline could be simulated in different ways. I will do a disconnect of my wireless. I could have done airplane mode. I could have had a network cable and plug it out. I could have had a tool that will simulate a really bad network. But for my convenience, I will just use the wireless network on and off, because it's easy for me. Afterwards, I might talk to the developers and we'll figure out if we need to do more testing around this. So now I am offline and I'm playing a song that's available online. I guess I can do that for some time, but maybe not for too long. But I have a system here where I have different things I can do, so I can click browse and wait to see what happens. I know that the browse is looking for stuff on the Spotify servers, but I would expect some kind. Oh, I got a warning message now. No internet connection detected. Spotify will automatically try to reconnect when it detects an internet connection. Error code 4. Okay, this is a pretty good error message. I don't think it's that good that we have this spinning wheel that just keeps running around, so I will note that down. There's a link here, and of course I will click link. I won't get any details because I'm not connected to a network. So now we get an Internet Explorer error message, which is fine. But I will keep the link to see if there are any details here later on when I get off online. So let's move on and get the broad coverage of functionality. I click on the Discover, and I get a good error message. Discover is not available offline. This is reasonable and good looking. I click on Follow, and I don't get any error. I should have gotten some kind of indication that I'm offline here, I think. I'm also noting that the error I got before in the top of the screen is now gone, which is also a bit dubious. I just click the link for details, and now I can't see that I'm offline anymore. So this could be a problem because users will forget that they're offline, and yeah, this might be a problem. Let's move on. Messages. I get no information here either. I think this is a bit inconsistent, that you get good for some things and not for other things. My play queue seems to be working. Skip songs. Yeah. Devices, looks good. App Finder. App Finder is not available offline. Yeah, good. Top lists. Here I get no information. Here's an ad that's not displaying. That might be okay, maybe. Unless they charge the app, the ad payer for this. Then it's not good. Probably not. It could be investigated. This is not that good. I should get some kind of indication that I'm offline so I won't see in the top list. Radio. And here we have the spinning wheel again, which is not that good because some people, some users will say that, yeah, Spotify just broke. Some might say it's hanging. I know it's just can't display anything, but it should be indicated in better ways. So my library is here. I have some local files. Start playlist is empty, okay. I have a playlist here. I have a big queue here, big lists. Here is an artwork. Can change it. And click on song. Click on an artist page. Artist page is not available offline. Go back and forth. Pretty good. Album page, not available offline. Okay, so we have some inconsistency how things are done. In some cases it's good, and in some cases you don't get. Like browse, this view is not available offline. Here we have the same error message, but it's not properly formatted. It's not centered as it was for discover, and it's not bold in the same way. So that's also an inconsistency. If they want it to look really smooth, it should be the same all the time. So I click on more things I can interact with. This action is not possible in offline mode. Good error message. I think it was because I tried to play a song. I know that I'm Not in Love is not available on my local machine, whereas Belle and Sebastian is. So that's a proper error message. I can take it away. It will appear again when I try to play the song. Good. Pause, play. That's okay. Play. Volume. There's some repeat, shuffle. Here's an offline indication. With the tooltip, you're currently working offline. That's good. Not that apparent in the bottom corner, but it is there. That one, together with the error message in top, seems reasonable. So I've looked at the stuff here. Here's an activity feed. That should have some kind of indication offline, maybe not. I'm going to look through the file menu. Can create a new playlist folder, import playlists. I don't have any playlists in Windows Media Player. I can't select it though. I can now. I couldn't when I was here. Let's remove that one. Let's try to do it again. File. I did like this, like that, and like that. Now I can select it. This is like typical unexpected behavior. This is also, it doesn't look good. If I go down now, I can't select it. Something strange with this Windows Media Player. Now I can do it. It's something with where focus is and what it's trying to do. So that's a problem with selecting playlist. Let's move on. I can do a private session. I can have an offline mode. And this is also interesting that I have an offline mode in the software, but I am already offline. So I have a double offline terminology possible problem. That we call it offline when I don't have an internet connection, and we call it offline mode inside the software as well. This might be something to investigate because it could cause problems with support and troubleshooting, because someone says offline and means something, and if two things mean the same thing. Okay, so connect to Facebook is not possible offline. Turn off offline mode and try again. This action is not possible in offline mode. So yeah, the offline mode it's a good error message, but offline mode is can mean two things. Log out, then we log in. Now I got an error message, feed is not available offline, when I logged in, but I didn't get it if I was online in the beginning. So that's also a bit inconsistent. Here's this error, good. Can remove it like that. That was more of an active removal than just clicking the link. We have exit. And then we restart. Now I get a login message, and now I start to wonder, didn't I have remember me checked before? Let's have a look. Remember me is on, I log in, I exit, I start again, and remember me is forgotten, so that's a bug. Remember me doesn't work when offline. So I will try that also online to see if it works online. It probably does, because otherwise they would have fixed it. But if they want really good software, maybe it should work all the time also in offline. So we have an edit menu where you can edit your playlists, and I can't do that with that one. I can try it with my local song. No? So I have trouble with the edit menu in offline, but they also say a reasonable error message that this is not possible. So that's quite okay, I guess. Here are some other stuff that's not available when I'm offline. Might be fine. I don't think I will delve into these details right now. Search. So I will search for Daft Punk. Your search did not match anything in our catalog. Please ensure all words are spelled correctly. You could also try different or simpler searches. This is a problem. This indicates that they don't have any Daft Punk songs, but I know they have. And this results can be interpreted as that the Spotify library doesn't have the songs. I will try another one. I'll try Air. We also have a spinning wheel up here, which is not that super good looking. I will try Air. Your search did not match anything in our catalog. If I take Beatles, which they don't have a lot of, maybe it's true. So this error message should include some kind of warning that I'm offline, and that's why I'm not seeing anything. Otherwise people might think that a lot of songs are missing. And also some spinning wheels here that aren't that good looking. So this search thing is not really that good. I think I'm gonna go online to see. Here's Beatles. And no songs. That might be fine. Let's go for Air. And now we have an interesting thing. That I find artists and albums and playlists, but I don't get any tracks. I should have gotten tracks, I think. I will search for something else. Nationalteatern, and that works. But for the stuff that I searched for before, like Daft Punk, it remembers the search results that I didn't get in the search results. So this is not good, because that means that I can be online and it will seem that I don't have a lot of songs for artists that I want to listen to. So this is an important problem, I think. Let's have a look if it's how I fix it. So if I do an exit and start again, and now I notice that the Remember Me is working. So if I have restarted and do Daft Punk, then it works again. So that's good that it can be fixed by exiting, maybe also by log out and log in. And but it's still not good, because a lot of people just exit with the X and the program is still running, and that will not fix. Probably, maybe I should try that. Let's disconnect. Let's do a search for monster magnets. And now I have a different result. I got the spinning wheel and I don't get the warning over here. So that's interesting. Let's try Led Zeppelin. Now I didn't get that one. So there seem to be different states what the results are in regards to the offline and how it recognizes the offline. So this is something I think I would like to talk to developers about, if it is significant and something worth investigating more. So let's try Led Zeppelin like that, and let's go online. Still get it, and then close it as most people would do. Restart it. Search for something else. Daft Punk is working now. And go back to Led Zeppelin. So I still get this. Your search did not match anything in our catalog. So this should be. I should talk to the developers about this. Okay, let's move on. Filter over here. Now I'm doing my tests while online. That's not my objective. So let's get offline. And let's do a filter on Reyes, which I can see over there. Connection lost. Oh, now I got a different error. This is also something I would like to know more about. What's the difference between error code 114 and 4? I'll get 4 first and then 114. So is that something I need to know? Maybe, maybe not. So the filtering is for these tracks, which I don't get, so it's not really relevant in this case. Preferences, a lot to change. Could be interesting to know if these are saved while offline or not, but I won't do that now because I've recorded for quite some time. Activity feed, playback, play, pause, next, please. These are not tested properly by me right now, but I don't think the risk is that big. Maybe I should revisit if necessary. The help menu stuff will probably not work because I'm not online, so I get the error. Show licenses is working and about is working. Okay, good. I've tested this one, tested that one. Upgrade, not available. Now I'm thinking here that I'm not paying Spotify user, so upgrade is something that Spotify really wants me to do. They want me to pay. So an idea would be that you would get some kind of information when you click on upgrade. so I get more inclined to pay for the software. That's an idea to talk to someone about. It's also interesting that some ads are working, although when I'm offline. So that would be interesting to investigate more how that's done and if the payment for these and how that's calculated for offline. It could be a money problem. Notifications, I click one, album page not available. Okay, that's pretty good. Error messages, profile not available offline, private session, account, upgrade, as I said, could be something, log out, log in. And now I think I've covered a lot of the stuff that I can do while offline. I have done some online offline switching. Let's play a song and do it a bit more for playing songs and see how it's instantly shown. Now I'm connected again, and then show stuff. That was pretty good. The online offline, I think I will talk to the developers about the search problems and then maybe revisit this again. I want to have a look at these errors. So the 114 error code can't connect to servers. Yeah, pretty good. Let's have a look at these links. Clean the install. Okay. Twitter, it's also working. So then we have the 4 error. That did not get any details here. So now I got to the FAQ general page. I should have gotten to a page with details as I got for the 114 error. So they have details for that error, but not for that one. That's a problem they probably would like to fix, and it's easy to fix as well. But apart from that, I think I will stop my session now, and I will say that I have found some issues with the searching and the search results that I would like to discuss with the developers and investigate more. And we also have some inconsistent handling in how it shows errors and some other stuff. So I will write up my notes so some other people can look at it if they want, and I will talk to them. And I thank you for having a look at this, and thanks for now.